Features of P4 solution as follows, right? So what are the features and all everything? I'm going to explain you.
Okay.
The first one about the payment page. Second one about bank file generating.
Yeah.
Third one about SEPA transaction.
SEPA transaction. Yeah.
Next one about bank communication. Next one about bank file processing. One more point is I'm missing, right? So one point is risk management, right? So risk management is one more. This is also important. These are the features comes under P4 solution. Okay. So now when it comes to the payment page here, whatever the SEPA transaction system that delivers a payment page for the online customer with authentication features like signature, SMS, email, etc. Right? So this is all comes under the payment page. This is the first one. Second one about the bank file generating. So as far as the bank file generating itself is concerned, in this transaction system, I'm talking about SEPA transaction system, which automatically generates the SEPA XML data, because whatever the file formats normally we transform or use usually in real world, normally there will be different file formats, something like XML, JSON, right? So different file formats will be there. In regard to the SEPA implementation in context to the P4 solution you are going to develop, this is a generally in a SEPA XML data, which majorly transfers into a bank specific format, At this point, whatever the rules of the European Payment Council has to be followed here, right? So this is what the second feature. The third one about the SEPA transaction. Here, system will daily exports the successful transaction system from the SEPA transaction in the bank specifies and creates the bank files automatically, right? So this is what generally SEPA transaction for. Next, as far as the bank communication itself is concerned, the system accepts the request and as well as direct the communication with the bank, followed by that whatever the P4 process we generates will be included while we are sending the bank communication among sender and recipient systems. Okay, this is what something which comes under the bank communication is concerned. Bank communication. Next is bank file transfer, right? So bank file processing is the next one. Here, bank sends and see each posting in a separate file and generate these files and store in the batch processing, which belongs to bank file processing when it is completed. Okay. Next one about risk management. This is the last feature which normally we need to be mentioned here. When the system are we using? When the system are we using? This will be connected to several different external risk assessment tools that provide an overview of the kind of default risks which bank payment services, or else we can write down as services, can define by the individual rules and decide whether a transaction will be declined or processed. right? So these are the different features which are involving on the P4 solution.